Good morning. It's not even morning. I think it's about 2 o'clock and I am going to go out for a run. How are you this evening? This afternoon? Look at that lip. Last time I spoke to you, it was the end of last week. It's Tuesday today. Normally I would run. No, normally I would go to the gym on Monday. I've had 2 days off that I hadn't planned for, so I've had 4 days off exercise just because of how ill I've been. Look at my hair. So what I am going to do is go for a run today. I don't know how well my heart rate is going to play along with us being off the back of like a horrendous cold. So we will see how that goes. But welcome to another training vlog. It nearly rolled off the tongue. It still sticks. I don't know why. I don't like the word. I don't know what it is. It is week 5 of marathon training. So today is going to be a 60 minutes easy run. I have moved some stuff around obviously for adding an extra rest day. I did miss a 10-mile run on Sunday that I'm not going to do. I was going to try and fit it into this week, but actually I'm recovering from the reason why I wasn't running, so I'm just going to miss that run and pretend it didn't exist or pretend I've done it. But anyway, I'm not going to try and catch up. I'm just going to continue where it is. It's not like I can't run that distance, so I think I'll be fine. But yeah, gonna go out for my run now. Hopefully it's not too bad. I feel like my heart rate is gonna just spike. I am still a little bit snotty, but I don't feel as unwell, so we're just gonna take it easy, see how we end up, and hopefully some fresh air will make us feel better. And then I'll have to come home and take this gorgeous boy out. Are you just so gorgeous? Yeah. Can I go for a run first? Is that okay? Is it okay if your mum goes for a run first? What's happening with your lip? Huh? Anyway, I've been sitting looking at crap on my phone for about an hour and a half, so I could have been done with it by now, but no. Never mind. Right, I will see you when I get back. I am currently marathon training, which was already going to be hard over Christmas, but I also had to bail on my last training run because Santa brought me the lurgy. Let's go see if I'm recovered, I suppose. This is by far the most frustrating run that I've done so far. Just in case you didn't already know, I'm making sure that all of my easy runs are easy. That means if my heart rate zone is too high, it's time for a walk and break. Which, to be fair, I have been seeing a massive improvement in recently, but as you'll see, today was a different story. Like, I'm not tired, my legs are fine, I'm a little bit sniffly still, and obviously because I've been at all my heart rates, not wanting to play the game, so I am taking the walking breaks. It would be so much easier to just run because I'm not knackered. Like, it's more that I'm not well than that I'm tired, but I'm glad today's only an hour, and I'm glad that I missed my 10-miler on Sunday because there's not a chance I could have done 10 miles and kept it easy. While I feel like this, it just would have been hell. And then because it's cold and I've got a cold, if I'm walking, I'm just getting colder, aren't I? So it's probably not going to help make us feel better. I'm just getting back on the road home now, so it is what it is, I guess. Don't mind me. I am just putting a hair mask in my hair because I'm going to go for an interval run. And then when I get back, I need to get ready to go out for food with my friend. We're going to Mexican, so that'll be really nice. Kind of like to go to the same place once a year, usually around Christmas, so that's going to be lovely. So today's run is a bit of an interval run, but it's not like super fast, so it's kind of a bit of a gradual climb into zone 4 and then a gradual climb back down. It's 40 minutes and I figured that it's going to be easier than doing an easy run if my heart rate's not going to play again like last time. Yesterday I went back to the gym, which is my first one back since I wasn't very well. What day are we on today? I've still not gone back to work from Christmas, so I still feel a bit like, what day is it? What year is it? It's Friday day, so Thursday I went to the gym, did some upper body stuff, but I didn't do some of like the jumping stuff because on my last one my knee went a bit funny and it's not hurting now, but I thought I'd been doing like single leg hops, and I know my single leg stuff's not so great, so I don't know if I've pulled it doing that. I'm going to go and do this run, and hopefully, because I'm always late for everything, hopefully I can get back, wash my hair in time. If I don't get a chance to walk the dog, that's fine, because I can walk him when I get back. Like, it's not like I'm staying out for the night or anything. Yeah. So, cross your fingers and toes that my knee holds out. But putting a hair mask on when you run is a game changer. It also keeps it quite like sleek, keeps it looking nice as well, so that's nice. Anyway, I'm going to go do my run, and I will let you know how it went when I get back. I'll see you in a second. See you on the other side. I am back. It went really good actually. I felt like I still don't feel like I'm better. I still can tell that I've been ill, but I feel better than the last one. And I don't know if it was because I could go into a higher heart rate, so I wasn't trying to keep it in that zone 2, 3. Like, it was a bit of so you start off in zone 2, then it was a little bit in zone 3, a bit in zone 4, then back down to zone 3 again before the cool down. And it felt good, and I felt like I was very much holding myself back in that zone 4. And it was, hold on, what was my average pace for the zone 4s? Because I was getting annoyed at myself while I was running, but also I gave myself a bit of a talking to, because I'm not training for a 5k, am I? Like, speed is a very different thing when you're training for a marathon, or it is for me as a not very fast runner. So my zone 4 interval, bearing in mind I was still holding back because it wasn't as fast as I can run, because I was having to keep it in the zone 4 and not going to zone 5, the average pace was 11:33. So if I can maintain that, if that could be the pace that I shoot for, that would be a PB. So I think I just need to have a word with myself and stop stressing about numbers and just do the miles at the heart rate I'm supposed to be doing it at. I think it'll get easier and I'll get better without realising. I think I'm just frustrated because I've not been so well, so that's probably why. Anyway, I'm going to get changed, have a shower, wash my hair mask off and get ready for my meal this afternoon. If I remember, I'll maybe show you what I'm wearing. You're not just seeing as like a slug, but it's a marathon training vlog, so do you really need to see what I'm wearing? I don't know, I might do. This outfit, it's just a jumper dress with some long boots. My hair's a little bit wild actually. I feel like it's a bit unruly today. Anyway, I'm gonna go. It takes almost an hour to get. What is happening with? I'm gonna clip this so it sticks to where it needs to be. You wouldn't know I'd just been for a run, would you? Or maybe you would, let me fringe. Hello, I am outside of the gym. It's Saturday and it's, what time is it? 9:10. So I've been over to North Wales today to see my cousin and his family and to take my, like his daughter, I just call her my niece, her present over. Then I was like, I'll go straight to the gym when I get back, but my headphones had no charge, so I'm just getting to the gym now. And I almost didn't go, and I thought I'll do a double day tomorrow. Like, I can just do a run in the morning and go to the gym on the night or something. And then my boyfriend was like, no, go. So I'm here. I'm going to video some bits while I'm in there. It is quite quiet. Hopefully there's no weirdos in there on a Saturday night at this time. Because obviously it's quieter than normal, which is a good thing, but equally, I don't know, I think girls get it. I'm sure. But yeah, see how we get on. It's legs. I don't have any squats today, which I'm quite happy about. My knee has been a bit weird. It was alright when I was running, although there was a bit where it did niggle slightly, you know, like where a curb drops onto the road and then you go back up, like that. The extra power that I had to put through my foot to get up that tiny little ramp yesterday, like it didn't hurt, but it felt different, like I felt it. So I'm going to see what I can do in here. I think any gym specific stuff, if it's one leg jumping, if it hurts at all, I'm just going to not do it. Like, I'm not going to be daft with that. I think I genuinely think it was from those like one-legged pogos and just firing like some power through one leg, because I don't have, in terms of like power like that, I'm not very good. So I think it was that. I don't know if it was that, but I'm gonna finish this monster at 9:10, my second monster of the day. The weird thing is though, I will still sleep, and I'll probably have a cup of coffee when I get in before bed. I'm strange like that. Wish me luck. I'm gonna go in. There's a few people just went in since I've been sitting talking to you, to be fair, so maybe there will be a few in there. Hopefully it doesn't take us 2 hours, because if it's 11:15 by the time I'm talking to you again, I'm gonna be very pissed off. I am tired. But if I say I'm gonna do a double tomorrow and then don't, at least now all I'll have to do is run tomorrow, and I can have a bit of a lie in if I need to. Oh, right. I'm just talking to you for longer so I don't have to go in. I will speak to you soon. Bye. I didn't do everything. I did like my lower body bit. I didn't do like, you know, the run specific stuff like the jumping about, because I had a look at it and it's like things I can do at home. So I think I might tag it onto my run tomorrow rather than do it on a night when I'm tired, if I've already been a little bit niggly. Like it's 11:45 now, so yeah, I'm knackered. I don't need to do everything exact to the plan on the day that it says it. I think as long as I'm like, the only reason I'm in the gym is to hopefully stop getting injured and to maintain some kind of strength while I'm marathon training. Like the gym specific stuff, I don't know if that's maybe what has hurt my knee, so I'm dead like cautious to do it. So I definitely don't want to do it when I'm tired and it's like, and I'm flagging. Like everything in there felt really heavy at night, and I think it's just because I've had a long day. Like I've drove to Wales and back, so I've drove for like 4 hours, and then it's obviously 11:15 at night, so maybe I'm making excuses, but I feel like I'm being sensible, I think. Maybe I'm not. Maybe this is an excuse, but it feels like the right thing to do. I think I need as well, so I'm not officially starting my new year until Monday, which is, what's Monday, the 5th, I think. I'm gonna have a little think about what I want to do like daily to make sure that I'm doing things that's going to help. So like stretching, I want to bring back a little daily stretch, even if it's in front of the telly on a night, like a stretch or foam roll, or like some run specific like clamshells and stuff, because I know my hips are a weakness. So if I can do that and do some stretching and do some hip strengthening stuff in front of the telly, I think that will have more value to me than the jumping about in the gym. Obviously I'll still do that. I might maybe put more effort into my running warm-ups and do some pogos and stuff then, you know, to prep us for my run. I don't know. If you have an opinion on that, let us know, because I mean, I used this plan that I've got, so like you choose your distance. It goes from 5k up to the full marathon, and then you can choose like how you want your split to be. So I want a running focus, so it's given us 2 gym sessions and 3 runs, or you could do a gym focus and do 1 run and 4 gym sessions. But obviously I'm training for a marathon, so I'm doing it as a run focused plan. I don't know if I need to follow it to the T or if I could be burning myself out. Also, it's interesting that it was after Manchester Half, which is where I followed that plan, that I injured my hip. So I'm just really conscious of overdoing it. I think I need to do things that I know that will benefit me, because this plan is literally like a cookie cutter plan. It's like not tailored to me and my needs whatsoever. So I think I'm going to take it with a pinch of salt, which isn't normally like me. I like to follow things exact, and if I can't follow them exact I get annoyed. But I think I just need to like maybe have a think about what I need. I still want to do the strength stuff, but maybe the run specific stuff I drop and do some stuff that I know is working on my weaknesses. I think that might be the plan. That's very rogue for me. That's like an epiphany, to be honest, because normally I'd follow it to the death. Well, I followed it to the hip injury. So yeah, I think I need to do more lower level strengthening and stretching before I go into the full like one-legged jumping on boxes and stuff. I'm not going to be able to do that, and I think that they do have some of those somewhere. But I can do some pogos at home and some hops and stuff before I do a run, just to warm us up. I think that's what I'm probably going to do, to be honest. I will update you on that. Also, that means my gym sessions will be like an hour and a half instead of 2 hours, which is a lot more realistic. Maybe I do them in there, or do like a warm-up that incorporates some of that. I don't know, I'll have a think. Anyway, it's 10 to 10 to 11 now, so I'm gonna drive home, have a shower, cuddle my dog, and I will speak to you tomorrow before my run. Good day, internet. YouTube. I was looking for a watch. My watch is on charge. I don't have my watch. I am about to go on my easy run. It's going to be the first easy run since the easy run that went wrong because I've been ill. So we'll see how that goes. I've just tried to record a really fun reel. If it is a success, I'll put it in here. I've kind of done the beginning bit of us getting ready. I don't know whether to transition into like a bit of a run. Like, I don't know where I'm going to put my run stats on. I've just fallen down a creativity hole. I have this makes it sound really weird. I've stopped taking some medication that I was taking, and it's kind of unlocked my brain again, which means that mental illness might follow, but here we are. A little bit chaotic. The gym last night was a really late one. I really want to avoid that, to be honest. But today is 6.8 miles easy. I think that's 11k. So hopefully I can do it without the walking breaks. I've stolen my boyfriend's black long sleeve because I don't have a black long sleeve that isn't a jacket. It is cold out there, but it's sunny. So hopefully it shouldn't be too bad once I get going. But it is getting on. I think it's, I don't know what time it is. It's between 2 and 3. So if I don't go soon, I'm going to be running in the dark basically. And I'm all in black, so that's not a good idea. Will I drink this coffee, or am I just going to keep teasing it? 2 seconds. Yeah. Took the tree down this morning, put watch on charge, had a lie in because obviously I left the gym at 11:15 at night. And then you can't just come in and go to sleep, do you know what I mean? I had to like have a bit of a chill, have a shower, and watch some shite on telly. Edit a reel, because apparently I'm an influencer now. I'm not. Like, I get nothing out of that apart from like my own creativity. Same with these, I guess. It's just a bit of a diary. Anyway, I'm going to go for my run, otherwise I'll still be talking and it will be dark. And I will see you on the other side after I've drank this coffee. The run is done. Thought I'd just tell you really quickly about it before I went for my shower. I've just been out with the dog as well. It's freezing out there today. It's so cold. Anyway, run went really well, heart rate went really, really well, which it hasn't been for a while. I'm just lying on my iPad, sorry. Yeah, my last easy run was a difficult one because I'd been ill, hadn't I? So it was really hard to regulate my heart rate and all of that stuff. Today felt a lot better. Yeah, so it went really good. My Apple Watch did decide to do its weird reset thing that it did last time. When was it? A couple of videos ago, maybe. So I think it's time for a new one. But to be fair, I've had that since, I think I got it in lockdown or just before lockdown. So yeah, I think it's ran its course, hasn't it? If you think of not pound, jeez, I'm so cold. If you think about it as like cost per wear, I think it's had a good run. So I'm probably going to get a new one. Plus, the longer my runs get, if it dies on like a 15-mile run, I'm going to be really annoyed. Thankfully, though, it didn't fully die. It, like, you know, when the apple is on the screen and you just think, oh god, like the wheel of death, like it's going to go. So then I just thought, right, I'm just going to continue and then started tracking, like switched Strava on my phone just in case. And then it came back on and it was fine. It was on 10% battery though after having a full charge like an hour before that, so the battery's definitely not doing so good. Yeah, so it came back on and then it managed to stick around until I finished my run, so I do have it all as one. I think there's a bit where the GPS goes a bit funky just on the bit where it resets, so there's like a straight line rather than the road I ran on, but it was literally like 0.1 of a mile or something, so I think average pace wise is probably about about where it should be. And then when I finished the run, it completely died. So yeah, but then I plugged it in, had like a little snack, because my boyfriend would be in the gym as well, so literally sat down with him for like 10 minutes and then went back in and it was on 57% because I'd plugged it in. So there's something up with that battery and the watch. So yeah, I may treat myself. I will let you know as soon as I do. I think it's going to be sooner rather than later, because the anxiety of it not. It's just one less thing to worry about, isn't it? Like, I didn't need to be like stressing about that. But the run was beautiful. The sun had started setting as well, so I started in the light and then it got dark as I was running, and it was just such a nice night. The sky looked really nice, but it is really cold. But there's no wind. I don't mind the cold as long as there's no wind. Yeah, anyway, I will not speak to you tomorrow, actually. I won't at all. It's Sunday, so it's the start of a new week next week, which is going to be a good one, I think, because my cold has now gone. My heart rate's gone back to normal and I just feel a bit more human. Also, I'll go back to work tomorrow and I've been off over a week, so my routine's been all over the place. So I will finish this video here. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one.